Brothers and sisters in Islam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome again with another episode from this program, Rejoice, Bashair. May Allah give us always good news about our reward in the hereafter. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enable us to see the fruit of our work that we do in this dunya and forgive our shortcoming. We are really in need to ask Allah Azza wa Jal for forgiveness and to ask Him for reward. As we begin this episode with another good news for the people who are as-sabirin, the people who are patient. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us the blessings, over blessings that we cannot count. Allah said, وَإِن تَعُدُّوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ لَا تُحْصُوهَا. If you try to count Allah's blessings, you will never be able to do so. So brothers and sisters, with all what we are given from the blessings of Allah, Allah Azza wa Jal has given us another thing that He subhanahu wa ta'ala has granted us, which is to be patient when you face difficult time, when you face any test in this life. We definitely know that we will be tested in this world, and we know that Allah Azza wa Jal has created us with this sense that we will be tested with good and hardship, with happiness and sadness, with health and disease or sickness. We will be tested with richness and poverty, and so on and so forth. So what we do is, there is something that is very required from every one of us, which is to be patient, to have sabr. When there is a calamity or a problem or a trial, just to be patient and to remember that Allah will reward us for being patient, for being able to face our problems and our difficult time. The time we live in this dunya is short. Definitely, all of us will go back to Allah. And within the time we live in, we will be tested with a loss in someone that we love, a loss in wealth, or a loss in health, or whatever things that relates to this dunya. That requires sabr. That requires us to be patient. It does require patience. So the people who are patient, they will definitely receive a huge reward from Allah. That reward, Allah the Almighty named it that it is unlimited reward. Unlimited. It is not to be counted. Allah the Almighty said, إِنَّمَا يُوَفَّى الصَّابِرُونَ أَجْرَهُمْ بِغَيْرِ حِسَابٍ. The ones who are patient, the ones who have sabr, they will receive a huge reward which is unlimited in number. Other rewards are actually counted, but the only thing that Allah mentioned in the Quran that has unlimited reward, it is sabr. When it talks about patience, إِنَّمَا يُوَفَّى الصَّابِرُونَ أَجْرَهُمْ بِغَيْرِ حِسَابٍ. So that's unlimited reward. What else for those who are patient? It is that Allah loves them. Allah Azza wa Jal loves them. And what is better than the love of Allah? When Allah loves me and love you, that means that we are actually blessed big time. Because if Allah loves us, that means our problems are actually solved, or all our mistakes are forgiven. Allah will make us always in His way. Allah will make us always connected with Him subhanahu wa ta'ala, because He loves us if we are patient. Wallahu yuhibbu as-sabirin. Allah said in the Quran in many verses that He loves those who are patient. Also Allah said, was-sabirina was-sabirat. One of the characteristics of the good mu'mins, that those men and women who are patient, who are sabirin, they will get Allah's forgiveness also. So Allah will love us. Allah will give us unlimited reward. Now Allah Azza wa Jal will prepare for us a huge reward in Akhirah, in Jannah, right? Because this life is short, and very soon we are going back to Allah. Look at your hair. So you see the gray color has come up already. So what we do is just to face the dunya and to face the troubles of this dunya patiently, and don't ever give up and say, you know, why me, why that, so and so, why is happening this or that. Nothing like that. We accept what Allah Azza wa Jal is giving to us. So Allah Azza wa Jal subhanahu wa ta'ala said about those sabirin, men and women who are patients, sabirin, Allah said, أَعَدَّ اللَّهُ لَهُمْ مَغْفِرَةً, forgiveness, وَأَجْرًا عَظِيمًا, and a huge reward, subhanallah. Also, Allah praised the people who are as-sabirin. He said, as-sabirina, as in Surah Al Imran, that Allah loves them so much. Also, the people who are actually patients, and Nabi Muhammad said that when you are patient and you accept whatever Allah decided for you, Allah will love us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make that good for us. As the Nabi said, I wonder for the mu'min's case. All his cases are always good. If something good happened, he's thankful to Allah, as we will mention when it comes to thanking Allah. And if something that is hard or difficult passes with them, they will receive it with patience. They will accept it. They will say, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. If we did that, if we said that, and we accepted what Allah Azza wa Jal wants us to say, we said, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. What will happen if you lose something, if you lose someone that you love, if you have any difficult time, what you say? Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. To Him we belong, and to Him is our return. So what will happen? We will get the prayers of Allah, the mercy of Allah. أُولَٰئِكَ عَلَيْهِمْ صَلَوَاتٌ مِّن رَبِّهِمْ وَرَحْمَةٌ. Not only that, salawat, that's a prayers. Rahmah, that's mercy of Allah, which we all seek. And وَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْمُهْتَدُونَ. They are the truly guided ones. MashaAllah. That is if we are actually having this manner of patience to control your anger. Don't be mad. Don't think that you can just break this wall if something happened, or you hit this person if he does something to you. Just that patience that you may have will give you much better than the reaction that you may do or face at a certain time. So the best thing to do is just patience. If there is sickness, that's a sign that Allah loves me. If there is a sickness, and if I'm patient, I will actually receive a reward that will be even equal to the reward of the Anbiya, which is, as the Nabi ﷺ said, the people who get the toughest test are the prophets, and then the ones who are good in degrees lower than the prophets, and so on and so forth. And the person will be tested based on his faith and his degree of his iman. So if his iman is strong, he will be tested in a strong position, and he will be able to face it. Otherwise, he will be tested according to the limit of his iman. So when we are actually tested, we need to be patient to face our problems. And when we have a problem at work, with our friends, with our family members, don't close the doors. Don't be mad. Don't over control. Don't over lose your temper and you become so aggressive. No, just keep calm. Be patient. Remember that Allah will reward you. You will have a wonderful reward from Allah Azza wa Jal, which is considered to be unlimited reward bi'iznillahi ta'ala. So stay focused. Stay seeking Allah's reward by getting the ajr and the fadl by being patient and have sabr to Allah Azza wa Jal, as He is the one who will reward for us. So here, my dear brothers and sisters, the sabr is for the good people. Sabr is rewarded by Allah. There is Jannah, there is forgiveness, there is unlimited reward, there is maghfirah, Allah forgives, there is rahmah that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives to the people who are patient, there is prayers, salawat, Allah Azza wa Jal give to the people who are practicing this manner of sabr. And Allah loves them as they are praised in the Quran, they are praised in the Sunnah. And Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam once saw a woman who was blind, who was having a problem. So she was not able to see the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So she said, Ya Rasulullah, pray for me. And Rasulullah said to her, if you are patient with the test that Allah has given to you, that you are not able to see and you are having Jannah, so she accepted, she will be rewarded for that Jannah. So, my dear brothers and sisters, any calamity, any problem, any sickness, any disease, any loss, that requires us to be patient, and definitely the reward, as we said, Jannah, forgiveness, prayers, salawat. You are the truly guided ones, and the rahmah of Allah, the mercy of Allah Azza wa Jal for those good people. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us to always be patient in whatever tough situation we may encounter or face in our life, and to enable us to have this manner of sabr always. Allahumma ameen. Brothers and sisters, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you for your patience with me and your patience in the life that you face, your patience on the ibadah that you practice. Ameen. Until I see you again in another time, bi'iznillahi ta'ala, may Allah Azza wa Jal, peace and blessings be upon you. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.